In the lab, safe behavior and appropriate PPE are key to preventing personal exposure to hazardous materials. However, in the event that your eyes or skin are exposed to hazardous chemicals or biohazardous materials, you should know what to do. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to use the safety eyewash station in the event a material gets in your eyes, how to use a sink to rinse skin in the event of a small skin exposure, and how to use the safety shower in the event of a large body exposure. Note that safety showers and eyewash stations may look different at different campuses. You will see the equipment used at your campus during your on-site lab safety orientation. For true splash protection, only wear safety goggles marked with the ANSI Z87 plus D3 designation, and wear goggles for the entire time you are in the lab. Also, never touch your eyes while in the lab, as your hands may be contaminated with a chemical. In the event that a chemical or hazardous liquid does get into your eyes, proceed immediately to the nearest eyewash station. It may be difficult to see, so ask someone for help. Most eyewash stations have a lever or handle to activate the water flow. Activate the water flow and place your eyes directly in the water. You will need to hold your eyelids open and let the water wash your eyes for 15 minutes. It will not be comfortable to hold your eyes open in the water for that long, but it is necessary to flush out the hazardous material, and it is well worth it to save your eyes. Have someone call security and check the SDS for the material that was splashed in your eyes. Ensure that security documents the incident with an incident report afterward. Consult a doctor if any irritation or ill effects remain after 15 minutes of flushing. It is possible that you will spill a chemical or hazardous material on your skin in the lab, especially if you're not wearing protective sleeves or a lab coat. Depending on your campus or your course, lab coats may or may not be required. In the event of a small splash to your arms or hands, you should remove your lab coat and go to the nearest sink to flush your skin with water for 15 minutes. Have someone check the SDS to determine if any further action is required based on the chemical or hazardous material. And always alert security to any exposure of a chemical or hazardous material to document the incident with an incident report. If a chemical spill occurs over a large portion of the body, it will be necessary to use the safety shower. Move immediately to the shower and begin removing contaminated clothing. If you are in the lab with someone who needs to use the shower, assist them. Let the water flow for 15 minutes to fully rinse your skin to remove the hazardous material. Now is not the time for modesty. You will want to remove all the hazardous material from your body. Have someone check the SDS to determine if any further action is required based on the chemical or hazardous material. Ensure that security documents the incident with an incident report afterward. If you are an instructor and a student needs to use the shower, ask the rest of the class to turn off their equipment and leave the lab if possible, to provide privacy for the person in the shower. Taking appropriate safety measures, such as safe lab behavior and wearing appropriate PPE, goes a long way to prevent exposure to hazardous materials. In the event exposure does occur, you should be prepared to rinse the affected area immediately using appropriate safety equipment. Be sure to check the SDS or safety data sheet of the chemical involved in the exposure to see if additional care is needed. Remember to contact security to complete an incident report and to receive assistance if needed. If you have any questions regarding the use of safety shower and eyewash equipment, please reach out to your campus lab manager or lab supervisor.